Are supplements worth it? Should you take them? Do they work? Is it a waste of money? These are all valid questions that we need to ask ourselves when someone from the supplement industry comes up with a proprietary product XYZ that claims that you will have massive gains and you will look like a professional bodybuilder. Too long didn't watch version of this is that supplements will not make you look like a bodybuilder. Hell, it will not even do much, if anything at all. At best, supplements will give you 1% improvement in building muscles or general health improvements. At worst, they can harm your health. I would caution you guys against any extraordinary claim from any supplement company. The supplement industry is huge. The market share in 2022 is 381 billion, so it's a lot of money. And usually when money is involved, not too many great things are involved with it. As we have seen in this 2023 review by Yegam and colleagues, they reviewed 634 non-hormonal dietary supplements from 13 countries and 215 separate suppliers, and they found that 94 or 14.8% of the samples contained anabolic androgenic steroids. That said, there are supplements that actually work. Very, very few, but they exist. But before we get into that, I want to say if your sleep, nutrition from whole foods is not in order, I would not really watch this video and get that in order first. You can get everything you need for your health and fitness from whole foods, and anyone telling you anything else is lying to you or trying to sell you something. So what actually works? I like to group these in 3 tiers. Tier 1, we have one and only one supplement that has been researched extensively and its efficacy has been proven anecdotally and scientifically, which is creatine. Specifically creatine monohydrate. Coincidentally, it's also the cheapest form of creatine. Now I want to clarify something about creatine. Even though it works great and it's one of the best supplements, its effects are not insane. You will not suddenly gain a lot of muscles. And it's definitely not a steroid. It's generally considered safe and has no side effects. But to understand why it's not gonna magically make you win a powerlifting competition anytime soon, we need to understand how it really works. When you take creatine, your muscle creatine levels get saturated. After that, they don't get more saturated. And this results in a small pump in performance and strength. Now, the caveat here is that some people have low creatine levels baseline. You feel a big pump in performance and strength. And some, like myself, because of my diet, have a higher baseline, which means I don't get any performance or strength gains, and makes taking creatine, in my case, totally useless. So I would say try it and see if it works for you. The recommended dose here is anywhere between 5 and 10 grams per day. Give it 2 weeks until your muscle levels saturate and see if it works for you, and you will know pretty quickly. But don't expect a massive boost in performance. The first supplements in tier 2 is multivitamins and minerals. I'm not really a big fan of taking multivitamins and minerals because, as I said, if your diet is well balanced and you're eating properly, your body will probably be getting all the vitamins and minerals it needs. But there are some use cases where this can be beneficial. For example, if your diet doesn't have a lot of greens and vegetables, then taking 1 pill a day will help with these deficiencies. But at the end of the day, it's better to get it from greens and vegetables. Also, I wouldn't obsess too much on the quality of the multivitamin. Don't go out of your way to find the best multivitamin out there. Anything from Walmart in the US or DM in Germany will be plenty good enough. So don't spend too much money on this. What you really should spend a little bit more money on is fish oil. If you're like me and you hate seafood like the plague, then supplementing with fish oil is a pretty good idea. I would still recommend fish oil for its benefits ranging from decreasing depression symptoms to decreased risk of cardiovascular diseases to decrease in blood pressure. The recommended dose here is 1 to 3 grams of combined EPA and DHA per day. If you're like me and you live in a country that has a collective summer of 2 weeks a year, or you're a vampire also like me and hate the sun, then supplementing with vitamin D is a good move. Now, nothing will replace sunshine and getting your vitamin D directly from the sun. Vitamin D supplements are quite cheap and easy way to fix this issue, since vitamin D is quite important as deficiency in it can be contributing factor in cancer risk, increased blood pressure, and numerous autoimmune diseases. If you want to be extremely careful here, you can do a blood test to check your levels and get a dose recommendation from your doctor. The last supplement group I want to talk about here is food replacement supplements. The name might be deceiving as you might think. You would say, okay, so I can replace whole foods with these supplements. But that's not really the point of these supplements. At the end of the day, these supplements, as the name suggests, are just supplements to supplement your diet if, and it's a big if, it's necessary. Whey protein comes in many shapes and forms. The most common is whey protein concentrate. Let's clear some myths about whey protein. No, it's not bad for you, And yes, you can use it to complete your daily protein requirements. I personally just use the concentrate because it's the cheapest kind of whey protein. There are two more types, isolate and hydro. I wouldn't really bother paying extra for those unless you have stomach problems, because the concentrate has higher lactose content. It can cause some stomach problems for some people. So experiment with them and see what works for you. But other than that, they are identical. Whey protein is a fast digested protein, so it's best used if you have frequent meals every 2 to 3 hours, or after the gym if you won't have a meal until you go home and make a meal. If, however, you have a long meeting or you won't be eating for 6 to 8 hours for some reason, then you best use casein protein. It has longer digestion time, around 6 to 8 hours. You can find casein in many whole food products too, like dairy products. They are full of casein protein. Plant-based whey protein. They come in many different ingredients. Some are pea protein, some are soy protein, and many more. They are as effective as regular whey protein and a great way to get your daily protein for vegans. One myth I want to address here, and I see online a lot, is that consuming soy will increase estrogen in males. Now, estrogen as a hormone is very beneficial for females and males alike. Contrary to popular belief, estrogen in males increases anabolism or muscle building, and it's very, very important for heart health. So even if soy increases estrogen in males, which we have little evidence of, it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. So don't be scared of taking soy protein, as it's really one of the highest quality vegan proteins you can find out there. This list is the essential supplement list. I will start with those. And if you have a specific deficiency or a specific use case, I would get something to improve that. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend spending money on useless products that will not help you with your muscle building goal or fat loss goal or your health. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.